Hello and welcome back to the Long Dark, episode 11. When I left off, we were here in the Carter Hydroelectric Dam and we were extremely encumbered with weight. And we're getting tired, which makes it worse. So, what we're going to do is we're going to rest. I'm not sure how much daylight we have, but we need to get some energy. So let's sleep for 2 hours. Let's see what happens. So we're pretty much at the end of daylight now. Which, if that's the case, let's just rest till we're well rested. We might as well. It's warm. We don't really have. There we go. That should be fully rested. So we'll pick up the bedroll and we'll break back out the lantern. Now let's see if I can move any quicker. Nope, I sure can't. Well, what we can do is we can drink some soda, which I think we need to do anyways, because we are thirsty. So we'll have a grape soda, and then we'll have a summit soda. Shaving that weight off little bit by little bit. Now in this next room is where I had stashed some water and my sticks. And so I'm probably going to reclaim some of the water, and then we're going to figure out some more stuff to leave behind. Go back up to the safe, crack the safe, and then probably at first light make our way back home so we can drop all this stuff off. Okay, what can we leave behind? Well, I would like to take this water. So things that we can leave behind. Let's turn this lamp off for now. All right, well, I don't want to leave any of the fuel behind. Lantern, the pry bar, not the moldy venison. The antiseptic weighs a lot. All of this stuff is heavy. I don't like the thought of making our way all the way back to the other side at this slow pace. But I'd have to get rid of... okay. Okay, so we're going to give the water back. Oh, we need to get rid of 2.5 kilograms to get into that 50 kilogram mark where the speed seems to improve. I guess we could transfer one book. No, I hate to do that though. The books are so good for starting fires. Especially when you're outside and you need that high percentage. I could get rid of a lot of my tinder. Let's do that. Tinder's pretty easy to get. So that helped. That was a kilogram worth of tinder we got rid of. I left a lantern up on the steps. Okay. There is really no quick fix for this. I don't want to leave anything else behind. Let's see if he can gain some momentum in his movement now. Maybe it'll just be slow at first. Let's see what happens. Come on. Come on. You can do it. You can totally do it. Okay, well what we can do is we can refuel the lantern. That's what we can do. We can refuel out of the jerry can, although I don't know how that is going to help. It just kind of transferred weight from one to the other. but I'm still just slightly over the 50 kilogram mark. This is too slow. I could get rid of one of my hatchets. I could get rid of this messed up pry bar. These boots I could harvest into leather, but I need a light source to do that, and I don't want to use up my fuel, but I'm using it up anyways because I'm moving so slow. A little bit of a catch-22. Well, oh wait, no, he seems to be moving a little bit quicker. Yeah, there we go. This is a tolerable pace. Let's just not stop for anything. Yeah, we'll just continue at this pace. This is good. This is good. We won't go out that stinking one-way door. All right, this is good. This is good. Maintain this pace. We'll head back. We'll crack open the safe. Hopefully it doesn't have anything too heavy inside of it. And we'll go back to the upper dam. I just want to get back to my trapper's homestead. I really, really do. Oh, we're back to walking slow again. That's all right, because the fire can is right over here. And what I can do is I can cook the deer, the venison, and eat one of them. Because I think the 800 calories piece of venison is like a kilogram in weight, and that'll get us pretty close to under 50. Oh, it's just so slow. Just dragging all of this gear through this old abandoned dam. You can do it. Come on. And we are burning fuel. I mean, we are slowly but surely getting lighter. But I don't want to use up all my fuel here in this one spot. You know, these lanterns would be really great for exploring other areas. Oh, I forgot about the guts and the hide. So we're gonna cook the deer meat, but then we're gonna pick up more stuff. It's gonna add more weight to us. Do I even have anything I can burn? I don't even have. Oh my goodness. You know what? Let's start a fire. Let's just do it. We'll start a fire, and then I don't know what. If there's a crate nearby. Oh. Stop. That's what I should do. Should look to see if there's a wooden crate nearby I can break down for some. Oh, there's not. Is there any other place? Well, I put down all of my reclaimed wood, and I don't think a book will give me, because the book says 19 minutes of a fire duration. No, you know what? Let's do it. Let's do it. Because the book is 0.5 kilograms. See, but I could have just left the... whatever. I wanted to keep the books because they're so helpful for starting fires, and here I'm about to use 2 of them when I don't really need to. But I would rather get rid of the books. I mean, you know, with a high enough fire starting skill, eventually I won't even need the books. I'll just need, you know, some tinder and my fire striker and a log. So we'll use the books for now. And we're not going to burn the shooting guide for darn sure. But we will burn the Survive the Outdoors. And then we'll cook some venison and see if we can do it before time runs out on us. So it looks like it took 20 minutes to cook it. Okay, all right, fair enough. Let's eat that. And then I didn't take the water. Oh, this fire is going to go out. Okay, that's fine. What we'll do is we'll drink soda. Why not? Well, we're under 50 now, but we're about to be back up there because we're going to pick all this stuff up. And we're at 50.84. Still moving slow. That's okay. That's all right. You got to do what you got to do. I'm not going to burn any more of my books. And I'm not going to leave any of this good stuff behind. So we'll just wait for him to pick up speed. He'll get there. It takes a little bit, but he'll get there. I'm going to really reassess my carrying weight when I get back to Trapper's Homestead. I have no idea how I'm going to make it back there at this pace, though. Especially through the snow, and if there's weather or wolves, goodness. I hate to think about it. We might just have to leave some things behind. We might just have to leave them behind and just know that it's going to be here when I need it, that I can come back for it, perhaps. But if I am going to leave stuff here, I want to leave it up by the front door. I don't want to leave it way down in here. Come on. Come on. Up the steps. You can do it. See, look, there was a box. There was a crate. I could break that down for wood and then go back to the fire, but I don't really want to do that. Let's see what's in the safe. Because if there's something really heavy in the safe, but that's really valuable, like maybe another gun or something, that's really going to change how I triage this weight situation. And also, I forgot to check this drawer. And it's empty, so whatever. Alright, let's do this. Oops. Gotta go a little slower than that. Come on. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So it's 19. Okay. So we'll go to 19. Yep, and then we'll go back the other way. Oof, the other one's close. Okay. Sorry, I'm messing it up because I'm rushing because I got the lantern burning. Oh, and I'm just making mistakes. Okay, so let's try again. So we'll go to 19, and then we'll go back this way to 16, and then... Dang it! That's good though, all the numbers are really close together, so that's good. So it's 19, 16, and then there we go. Open it. Flare. Oh, really? A flare? That's as good as it gets, apparently. Well, I'm almost relieved, to be quite honest. I'm almost relieved that that it was just a flare. Because we are going to have to leave some stuff behind, I fear. Oh, what do we have here? It's firewood? That's good. So now we're really heavy, but we're going to go start a fire right outside. We got 2 hours of darkness left. We're going to start a fire outside. Probably make some coffee. And then cook the last bit of deer we have, just so that it's cooked and ready to go. But we're going to have to make some water. This is going to get really interesting. I have no idea how we're going to do this. But I don't want to give anything up. I really, really don't. I brought some things with me I probably shouldn't have, but I have a lot of good things. I have a lot of sewing kits, an extra hatchet, an extra knife. All right, let's cut this fire out, or this lamp out. I don't see the wolf here. And it's a little cold, but we're about to fix that problem right now. So, we're going to work with the cedar firewood, because that's why I picked it all up, because I plan on burning it. Oof, failed to start the fire. 70% chance. That's all right, we're not using those books. I've already burned too many of them. It says we're in a wind block. I don't know how accurate that is. It looks like the grass in front of me is moving pretty fast from the wind. As long as we don't have to deal with any wolves. It's alright, I have a flare and bandages and antiseptic if we do. Alright. So we'll put some of that cedar firewood on there. We're going to cook some of this venison. Then we're going to make a cup of coffee. Oh, water is required. Well, we're going to get some of that too, so fear not.
A new day is dawning.
Yes, a new day is dawning. And that means it's time to go back home with all our loot. I'm going to do my best to make it a straight shot so that I can get back, hopefully, by the end of this episode. Although I'm looking at the time, I don't know if that's going to be the case. But I'm going to really try. Okay, so let's drink our cup of coffee. Yummy. And then we're going to drink some of this water. Yep. We're still incredibly heavy. This really isn't going to work. Okay, so here's what we'll do. We'll throw our firewood down. That seems like an easy solution. That got us to 51.4. So we can... Are we hungry at all? We are not hungry. Well, I'm not going to eat the deer if I'm not hungry. I mean, that's just bad. Guess I can afford to let the... I don't want to let the sapling go. 3 knives. I could get rid of a bottle of antiseptic. That seems like a horrible idea, though. Ragged leather boots. Oh, you know what we can do? We can harvest these. That's what we can do. Oh, that helped a lot. Down to 50.5. What else can we get rid of? These sneakers? Yeah, let's harvest that too. And then we'll drink the rest of our water here. Come on. And we're under 50. Look at that. It's a miracle. Okay, so we still can't run, but at least we're not crawling. So we're just not going to be able to pick up anything along the way. We're just going to head back. So my plan is to follow the train tracks. It's a little warm, or a little cool today. Oof, you know what we can do? We can eat this deer now, though. Get our calories back up to completely full. Grab some sticks, because we don't have any of those anymore, and we freed up, we freed up a little bit of room, just enough to grab some of these sticks. Now, I'd like to keep exploring this area, but it's not going to happen. We can always come back. We got a lot of good stuff. We don't need to push our luck. We just need to make it back. So I'm going to keep my flare handy, just in case I have any issues. I don't want to deal with wolves. Not at all. Not at all. I'm likely to be a sitting duck for them, with as slow as I'm moving. Although, to be fair, if they bit me, I would likely need a bandage and some antiseptic, which would lighten my load. But that's not the way I want to do that. I really would love to get home and drop off all of this extra stuff. And really, I've kind of been carrying too much. I've been analyzing my inventory. I probably don't need to carry around all my antiseptic and all my bandages. Probably 2 bandages and 1 antiseptic would probably cover it. And I'm not sure what to do with these little rose hips that I got. They're not edible, and I don't seem to have any recipe for them at the fire to do anything with them. So I'm gonna hold on to them. They don't really weigh much, though. That's not where my weight is being spent by any means. Question is, what is the fastest way back to the trapper's homestead? Oh, fog is rolling in. Okay, that's okay. Because we're gonna stick on the train tracks for now. If I'm gonna lose visibility, I'm gonna stick with something that I know. I just wish I wasn't moving so slow. That's all right. It's not the end of the world. We're making progress. There's no wolves, right? No wolves. I don't really have much in the way of firewood, though, which I believe I will likely need a fire before long. But we can gather some. I'm going to stay kind of close to the tree line so that we can gather more wood should we need to. And we'll just follow the train tracks for a bit. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to come off the beaten path a little bit and gather some more sticks. They're not very heavy. I can make more. I'm going to need to make more tinder and replace my stick stash that I had, although there's no reason that I should have been carrying it all around with me. Although I picked most of it up along the way here. To be fair, I think the biggest issue is that I tried to combine a trip where I was well, I didn't expect to run into a building that had so much to scavenge out of it. If I would have known that, well, then I would have done a lot of stuff differently. So that was really what got us. I mean, in the end, it's going to be a good thing that I got so much stuff. But for now, it's a burden. And we are going to need a fire, so I'm going to take these sticks over to a nice little wind block.
My fingers feel numb.
I know, I know. Keep it classy, though. Let's start a fire before this guy loses his cool. Okay. So we got another fire going right here. Oh, can we use the magnifying lens? No, it's too hazy out. But we can use... Yeah, we'll do this. Sure, why not? We just need to warm up for a bit.
Come on. Come on.
Maybe I'll read a book by the fire. I hate to read a book outdoors. That's all I need, to be reading a book to improve my rifle skill while I get attacked by a wolf and I have no rifle. That would be irony, I suppose. Come on, fire. Come on. There we go.
Pretty well.
Turned out darn well, actually. Now we'll throw these sticks on it. There we go. Get our temperature up. In fact, let's go get some more sticks, I think. We have 9 hours of daylight. The fog is going to make this difficult, but I feel like if I keep a direct path, or at least as direct of a path as I can try to keep, that I'll be able to get back before nightfall. There we go. More sticks for the fire. I love it. No wind block, but what are you gonna do? You know, you gotta do what you gotta do. Yeah, I am gonna melt some snow. We need to pass some time anyways while we warm up. Which, you know, no biggie. We're just hanging out by the fire, getting our temperature on. I think I am going to read that book, though, for 1 hour. We need to get our temperature up, and then we've got to pass some time. There we go, 1 hour researched. I love it. And the fire's about out. No, I just dropped my lantern. I don't want to do that. Did I eat the deer already? I can't recall. It looks like I did. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. We'll just be on our merry way. Follow the train tracks and get back home. But it looks like that's going to be a journey for another day, because this is the end of the episode. So this has been The Long Dark, episode 11. Thank you very much for joining me. I hope you had fun, because I know I did. And we'll see you next time. Take care.